Hi, my friends. It is time for math. Now, this whole unit, we have used a lot of math terms. We've talked about length, we've talked about height, and we have talked about weight. Now, remember, length is how long something is or how short something is. And height is how tall something is or how short something is. And then weight is how heavy or light something is. Today, we are going to be learning about capacity. Can you repeat after me? What was the word I just said? Capacity. And capacity means how much something can hold. Now, we're not talking about a hug hold. No. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like how much water could a bucket hold, how much a glass could hold, stuff like that. Like a picnic basket, how much food you can fit into it. Capacity is how much you can fit into it. So for a little bit of an experiment, okay, because we're going to be comparing capacities in our worksheet, I want to show you something that is going to help you with this worksheet. Okay, so I have 2 glasses of water. One's really, really tall. One's really, really short. Now I want to show you how much they hold. So we're going to compare them. So I'm going to pour them into a measuring cup. And then on the side, I'm going to mark with an expo marker how full the measuring cup gets. And then we're going to compare and see which one holds more, okay? So first things first, we're going to start off with our short glass, okay? So we're going to pour in the short glass of water, okay? I'm going to wipe it down so the expo marker can fully show. All right. So here's how much the short glass did. So I'm going to mark my measuring cup with a dot. All right. Do you see where it is? Okay. So now I'm going to dump this into my bin over here. And we're going to do the second glass, which is taller. Okay? All right, you ready? You watching? We're going to do the second glass that is taller. All right, and I'm going to wipe it down and not hit the spot that we had. All right, and I'm going to grab my expo marker and I'm going to draw where it is. All right, and then I'm going to dump it out into my bin. And now let's compare. Ready? Let's look at my measuring cup. So this dot is the short cup and this dot is the tall cup. It's very hard to see, but it's right here. Which one holds more water? The short glass or the tall glass? That's right, the tall glass. Awesome work. So my experiment kind of helped you learn that when things are taller or bigger, it will hold more water or food or stuff like that, okay? So now what we're gonna do, I need you to grab out both 5.8 worksheets, your crayons, and a pencil, okay? So you need your 5.8 worksheets, your crayons, and a pencil. All right, we're gonna start with this worksheet right here. Now, please grab your pencils and write your name on top, and then we stop. Now remember, capacity is how much more or how much something can hold, okay? Now, the directions say color the objects that will hold less, okay? So we are most likely, when we're looking at these things, are we going to color the things that are bigger or smaller? Remember, for our experiment, which glass hold less, the taller one or the shorter one? That's right, the shorter one. So for that, just think about that when we're going through this worksheet, okay? So let's get started. We have 2 cups, okay? Look at those 2 cups. Which one would hold less, the first cup or the second cup? That's right, the second cup. So with your crayons, I want you to color the smaller cup. Okay, and take your time. Don't just color the whole thing one color. Take your time and make this look super nice, okay? So I'm gonna color in the top purple. Okay, take your time. Don't color it all just one color, because you can make this cup however you want. All right, so you should have colored the smaller cup, and then with your pencil, just cross out the bigger one. Okay? All right, perfect. The next pictures we have are 2 baskets. 2 baskets for a picnic. Which basket would hold the less amount of food? Remember, less is a smaller amount. Which one would hold the smaller amount of food? The first one or the second one? That's right, the first one. So with your crayon, color the smaller basket because that one will hold less. Now the basket, you could color one color because baskets are usually brown. But if you want to make it multicolored, you go right ahead. And then with your pencil, just cross out the bigger basket. Okay? All right, we're gonna move on to our fish bowls. If you need a few more moments, just pause the video. All right, so we have 2 fish bowls. We got 1, 2. Which fish bowl is gonna hold the less amount of water? Which one's gonna hold the smaller amount of water? Fishbowl number 1 or fishbowl number 2? Which one's gonna hold the smaller amount? Put your finger on it. That's right, the fishbowl. So grab your crayons and color in the fishbowl. Now I'm coloring the sand brown. I'm gonna color the seaweed green. And then when I'm done with all that, I'm gonna color the water blue. Try not to color it all one color. If it can be more than one color, okay. And then with your pencil, cross out the bigger fishbowl. All right, we're gonna do one more together, and then the last 2 you're gonna do by yourself, okay? All right, we have 2 shopping bags, okay? 2 types of shopping bags. We got 1 and 2. Which one would hold less? The smaller one or the bigger bag? Which one would hold less? Put your finger on it. Awesome work, you are right. This one right here, and I'm gonna make this a gift bag. I'm gonna make a funky design on it. With your crayons, color in the smaller gift bag. I'm gonna make it stripes. Kind of tie-dye-y. And then with your pencil, cross out the bigger bag. All right, now for the next 2, for the pots and the pails, you are going to color the one that would hold less and cross out the one that would hold more. So look at our examples if you get a little confused. Which one would hold less and which one would hold more? Remember, you're going to color the pot or the pail that would hold less and cross out the one that would hold more, okay? I want you to pause this video, and when you're done with these two examples, I want you to unpause. All right, so you should have finished these 2 ones. I'm not going to give you the answers. I want you to do these ones on your own, okay? Now, at the bottom, they give us 4 objects. They say, draw an object that would hold more. So we have a milk carton. Think of something that would hold more. What would hold more milk than a milk carton? You know what? I'm going to draw, the best I can, a milk jug. Because a milk jug would definitely hold more milk. That looks pretty good. A milk jug would definitely hold more than a milk carton. Now, when you are done drawing pictures that would be big, that would hold more than a water bottle, a kiddie pool, and a cup, you can color in these pictures, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to draw an object that holds more. So for example, we drew a milk jug because a milk jug would hold more than the milk carton. So you're going to draw something that would hold more water than a water bottle. You're going to draw something that would hold more water than a kiddie pool. And you are going to draw something that would hold more hot cocoa than a coffee mug, okay? When you have finished this, color in these pictures, and then when you finish all of that, you can unpause the video and I'll show you what to do on the back side. All right, on the back side, first things first, you need to write your name on top. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this lesson is a pencil, 2 different color crayons, and your dot cube, okay? So listen again, you're gonna need your dot cube, 2 different color crayons, and a pencil, okay? Watch what it says. It says, circle 2 sets that make 10. So the easiest way I think you guys will understand this is if we use our dot cube. So I'm going to roll my dot cube. All right. So look at the number I rolled. I rolled 3. With the 1 crayon, I am going to color in 3 diamonds. Go 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then what you're going to do, you're going to do a box. You're going to draw a box around those 3. Okay? Then with your other crayon, you're going to color in nicely inside the lines the rest of those diamonds. And then watch really carefully. You're actually going to circle all of the diamonds. And that's going to show us that 3 and 7 make up 10. Do you want me to do one more example? All right, I'm going to do one more example, and then the rest is on your own. All right, I rolled a 1. So with my first crayon, I color in 1 triangle. And then with my pencil, I put a box around that 1 triangle. And then I color in the rest. And then when you finish coloring in the rest, you're going to make a box around all the triangles, even the one that you already have a box from, just like that, okay? All right, so here are the steps. First thing you do is roll a dot cube. Whatever you roll, that you color that amount and then put a box around it. Then you color the rest of those objects the other color, and then you put a box around all of the objects, just like that. Okay, this is a little bit of a difficult lesson, so if you need to ask someone for help, that's okay. And if you make a mistake, that's okay too. Just try your best, and that's all I ask, okay? When you have finished, please have your moms, dads, or whoever's watching you send me a picture of all your wonderful work today, okay? I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.